No intro is an intro, Abby, but I guess I should just say what this episode is all about, right? So basically, I am Victoria Nathaniel. We're talking about a lot of things, but at the center of it, we're talking about dating your best friend. With us nerding and bonding over books, music, and generally every other thing. Crime. Psychological thriller. I'm so dramatic, I'm sorry. But yeah, let's get into the episode. I hope you enjoy it. I promise you will laugh. You will laugh. This is the first time I'm meeting her, but we had a great conversation. So let's get into this episode. If for the longest time you have been the smallest in the room, you're the person behind the scenes, like, do you even know the sound of your voice? What do I sound like? And you have stories, ideas, and opinions buzzing in your head. It is time for you to level up. This is the place for you. You are the main character here, and your story matters. I am Chiwendo, and this is Ordinary. This is Ordinary.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong. Darling, how to get along?
You are listening to Ordinary Podcast, HORD FM. Every live from Awka, the capital city of Anambra State, and I'm your host Chiwendo, and I'm with my co-host. She's hosting with me today. She's not a guest on the show. She's hosting with me today. So, dear host, dear co-host, introduce yourself so the people will know your name.
My name is Victoria.
Okay.
Now that I say Victoria, a lot of people will not recognize. Let me use like my main voice.
Yeah.
My name is Weirdo.
Weirdo? Are you serious? They call you Weirdo?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Honestly, I cannot remember. I don't know. I was just in my year one.
Yeah.
I think someone in my group chat said something. I said, "You're weird."
Yeah.
And everyone started calling me Weirdo or Weird Victoria. Like,
Yeah.
literally, there are some people that don't know my name in my class. They just call me Weirdo. So,
Why are
it's
you
Weirdo.
weird?
I don't know. I don't
Don't worry. Within the course of
I
the
don't know.
within the course of this
We are going
show,
to
we're
know
going to
whether
find out whether she's weird. I mean, this is a safe space. I mean, I know I'm a weird human being. I know. I accept it fully with my chest that I'm a weird human being. So, but I don't know whether I can recognize another weird person
Right.
from their appearance till they talk. So let's try on with
So,
the
wait,
introduction.
did I look weird?
No, you
You
didn't
said
look
appearance.
weird. No, I cannot
Okay,
tell
okay.
from appearance till they talk.
Okay.
To have like a proper conversation.
I mean,
Let's try it out. Let's try it out.
all right. So,
Introduction.
Victoria, I am a girl, obviously.
Obviously. Okay, sign up. I want that she's
I'm
weird.
a girl.
Let's just keep that one aside.
And I'm a
Okay.
girl, and I identify as a girl.
Okay.
As a woman, I
Yes.
identify as a woman.
Yeah.
And I am a law student,
Okay.
and I'm a 400 level,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a writer.
Okay.
And what else? Oh, I love horror movies. God, give me horror every single day. And I love football.
You love
And I
football,
like
okay.
music as long as it's not any Nigerian songs.
Are you serious?
Well, apart from Asha, of course.
Yeah, I love Asha
Those
too.
ones don't count as Nigerians. Those
Yeah.
are those are just step foots.
Yeah, they left. Yeah.
Apart from those ones,
Mm.
I like did I just say I like songs that are not Nigerian music.
Yeah.
What else? Okay, of course I love reading.
What books do you read?
Crimes, actually. Sidney Sheldon, James Stanley Chase, John Grisham.
John Grisham. I've been trying to read John Grisham, but I've never found the vibe. Like I like thriller. I like psychological books, but
So what psychological books do you like? Do you have a favorite author?
I don't know, man. But like recently, I've stopped reading romance because they are too. They are too.
Nora Roberts is carrying
I'm
us.
like,
I don't know.
no, don't do that. But the book I just finished reading, the name of the book is My Dark Vanessa. So it's like it's pedophilic a word. You know what I mean,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I thought someone is a
Those kind of
pedophilic.
books is
I
like
thought
cringe me out.
yeah, I thought someone I'm reading a pedophilic book because she was like, is there a word like pedophilic? But I just said it, Sha. A pedophile. The girl is 15. The guy is like 40.
How is that even legal?
The girl didn't see it as an abuse.
Oh my
The girl felt like the guy loved her, but later on, like when she grew, she now found out that the guy manipulated her, gaslighted her, made her blame herself for everything. So it's just a lot. I wanted to drop the book she had bought. I don't like keeping books. I was not hooked to anything. I was not hooked. I was just like, gosh, can we? At the point, I was cringed. I was like, God, but
like I usually used to say this. Like all my friends, my siblings, I used to drum it into their ear. If you're at a certain age, you should date your age mates.
Yeah.
Like I feel like. Fine, a lot of people feel like it's nothing. People mature, it's mature. I don't think that maturity has to do with age, yeah. But I still believe that people's age have a
factor to play
in their maturity. Like I feel like there are some things you tell a 17-year-old girl now and she will agree that you tell me I won't. You get that kind of thing. I feel like a 17-year-old girl is at the place to be more manipulated than me. You get that's my personal opinion. So I believe children should date children. Like whenever I see an adult trying to date a child like this, you just see those red lights. They'll just start flashing all over my mind, and I'm like, God no. And the funny thing is, at that age, you don't even know. It's like when you grow up that you find out that like the people just left this imprint on you, and everything you now do in life is just controlled by whatever you learned from that person, and it's more or less grooming. Because at that age, that child is at an age where they are like a blank sheet, and then you groom them to the kind of person and the like what you want them to see life at, and children should be left to be children. That's why I think.
One thing that stood out in that book was that the girl was like saying that because she was young, her therapist was telling her that because she was young, anybody that gave you attention, especially when you are not coming from a loving home, like where they didn't show you love at home, maybe they took care of you, fed you and stuff, but that attention wasn't there. Anybody, any jack outside that gives you that attention, you just leech onto the person. And it made sense to me. That what you said made sense. So yeah, a law student. How is law school? How is uni? Law in uni going?
They used to say that Unizik is the worst school in the world. Like so. Then you're not in the worst faculty in the world. There's this meme I saw the other day. Someone just snapped our faculty and wrote meme, I hate it too. I was like, me too. Me too. Like, it was. I'm not trying to like say that law is not fine. Law is fun. Law is great. Like, law is cool. Like, you get to learn about a lot of things. There are a lot of social groups in the faculty. Like, there are this kind of experiences you get. Like when you're a lawyer, you get that you're already looking at the world with a legal mind. Like it's that kind of thing. If something happens, you're already saying, what will the lawyer do in this case? Who is right? Who is wrong? Can I win this case if I was in that situation? But the stress, oh my god,
getting that experiences.
Yesterday I posted on my status that the first client I will have after law school, like they will suffer. I want to drain them of their life resources because it is really stressful. But so far so good now. What
do you want to specialize in?
Oh, criminal.
Oh, that's why you read a lot of crime books.
Yes, so
I like Sidney Sheldon too. I think I read one of his book like last 2 years about a girl that had this
MPD
multiple personalities. Yes. God, that book.
What's the name? It's not the Star Channel. What's the name of that book? Is it Show Me Yourself in the Mirror? Something about mirror. I think. The name.
But that book.
Anthony,
she had Tony Bragg. I was hooked. I wanted to finish that book. I was supporting the girl. You're not the one that I forgot what she did. I think she
murdered a lot of people. I think 3 people or so.
Guys that wanted to date her, right? Yeah. God, that book was so good. I still have one of his books, but I think I might not be the next book I'll read, because while I was coming here, I finished that My Dark Vanessa. Immediately I finished, I was like, thank you, Jesus, I'm done. Like, I hate leaving books unread, but that's fine. That is fine. So, one thing I also know is that you go to the gym.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. How did I even forget that? I've been singing that praises a long time.
You go to the gym.
Yes, I like going to the gym. Mm-hmm. Don't ask me what I'm going to do. I look forward. No, like because me, like going to the gym,
it's not. I feel like if I'm to exercise, it will be dancing.
Yeah.
Like a dance exercise because I like dancing. But I've never dreamt of carrying.
You like dancing?
Yes.
That's nice.
Why is that?
Because I suck at dancing. That's the reason.
I love
why.
dancing.
I like. Oh.
Like I miss dancing because one thing with dancing is that you need to have confidence to deliver in dancing. In fact, in every aspect of your life, you need confidence. And for the longest time, I've not had like that confidence to dance, even when I'm alone. So,
Yeah.
but by the grace of God, I'll groom that confidence back. So, like that's the only when I've never seen myself carrying like dumbbells, barbells, all those things. So, how it like indulge me? With like why did you decide to enter the gym? I was like,
fine.
you know what? I'm going to the gym.
I don't tell people this. I don't
Yeah.
tell people this more often. And like people just say, why did you start going to the gym? And I'll say like, I looked at myself in the mirror because I'm a very slim person. Did I say slim? I was thin.
Okay.
I was size 6. Like size 6 more. Not even size 6 regular. Size 6 more. And I like there's this. I don't know. There's this body image that I always had. Like my siblings are obviously at size 6. They were obviously bigger than me and all. So I felt like, and food does not grow me because I'm a foodie. Like, I like eating. I eat more than everybody in the house, but still, it does not show. So at the point, I was like, then I now went through this trauma last year, my last 2 years. So I felt like going to the gym was like my outlet. Like the first time I went, I was even going there to go and punch. Just imagine that person then. Straight. I just went there to go and punch, and I felt very good. Yeah, and that was it. Then after going there to go and vent my anger, I was like, why venting your anger? So if you can make a change to your body. And that was how I got. And that was how I got to. So during the strike, I was doing home workouts, and I went to the gym. Yeah. Then, to God be the glory, I'm not seeing changes in my body. At least now I'm like a size 10 small. So it's like, now that I see the changes, I just get hooked. Like I feel like I just started going to the gym as an outlet, but now it's just like part of me. You get that kind of thing.
So it's more like spiritual now, like something you need to.
Yeah, something
good.
I need. Something I need to feel good.
That's nice. This is a good journey. My journey from Uli to this place. Okay, what is I my journey from Uli to this place not waste. Okay, so when I was coming to Awka, this is not the first time I'm coming to Awka, but remember I told you that I've stayed in this Anambra for like how many years now? 20 years. I'm 20. I'll be 21 this year. I'm saying that, but I hardly move. What? I hardly move. So the first time I came to work, I came with people. So this is the first time I'm coming here, and I had like the opportunity to like look around. And one thing I noticed was the like, would I call it graffitis on the wall, the murals, like all those things on the wall, like.
You mean what?
See, you know what I've noticed in this life? People that like say you have stayed in Canada all your life, you will not rate Canada. You will not rate Canada.
I don't
See,
rate Awka.
People that have stayed in Awka all their life, they don't rate Awka.
I don't rate Awka.
I don't rate Uli.
Okay.
I don't rate Uli.
It's so funny.
Put that here. I don't rate Uli. Uli is like the shittiest place on planet Earth.
I think I can actually stay in Uli. It's it's kind of
Uli,
rural area. Right?
Uli, come and tell Victoria
that I just hide away. But
you will be frustrated. You want to hide and
but they have basic amenities now. Hospital, church, gym, school.
Say we have hospital. You go to Ihiala. You will go to Ihiala for your hospital needs.
What? Okay, that's right.
Lights. You have light here. Lights.
Yeah, we always have lights.
You have never come to Uli's. But like I will get why you would already talk about. I think the place is okay, Sha. Like I saw the mural. Like if you haven't come to like Awka before,
yeah,
I think they should check out the wall and everything. I think it's beautiful. Like the art they did on the wall.
My problem is that what's his name? What's our governor's name? Oh,
Soludo.
Soludo Ododo is leaving the main thing and he's now going to go and catch the wrong things. Because I feel like that money that he used to go and decorate that aroma place and made it.
Oh, it's aroma.
Okay. Turn it to art gallery. He use it to come and repair if it's a road. You never almost fall inside the gutter if you're coming here. Exactly.
I was trying to find out, I don't know anybody for this place, so I thought I was on that answering my God. I said, God, no, this is how I lost in the vite, I beg. I said, God.
Something else, please. What?
Yeah,
no.
I get
that money to something else. He's cool. Okay, he's just there. I feel like my dream city would be PH or Uyo.
Yes, how. I wanted to go to Port Harcourt for NYSC, but I don't know anybody in that. I don't want to suffer this life. I don't want to suffer.
Well, do you know the funny thing? I like going to places where I don't know anybody.
You survive better.
Yeah. So nobody will come to say, Victoria, you're my sister.
Oh, you don't like hanging out. You don't like that.
I don't want any hangout that will take me outside my door so that someone will touch me.
Yeah. What's a perfect day for you? Like,
there's lights. There is movies. I don't have to go to school because one lecturer is coming to do impromptu lecture.
Yeah.
And there's lights. Maybe I finish my school talking and I can listen to music and watch one new horror movie. Yeah. Finish.
That's
I'm a very simple person.
Yeah.
Seriously. But the funny thing is that these days like that are very few. Seriously. Because there's always something to do. There's always one topic to read. There's always work. There's always this. Seriously.
Yeah. That's the same thing with Misha. Like, just stay indoors, no calls, no texts, just listen to music, watch movies.
Oh, I forgot food.
Yeah, food, to eat food. I don't know. I hope I will not be the one to cook that food, but there is food in the house.
Jesus, give me a high five. God.
I will not be the one to cook that food. Like,
as long as I'm not cooking, but I will eat.
Yeah, I'll eat. And there are like less people in the environment. I think that day is like a perfect day for me too. And there is like, I'm reading a good book.
Yeah.
Or binging something. Yeah, that's a good day for me. So, how I knew Victoria, we have a mutual friend called Buchi. How did you know Buchi, please?
He's my brother. That's what we call. That's what we call anybody from our village.
Where are you guys from?
Orifte. He's also from our. We have like kind of from the same. What do they call it? Kindred. Yeah. So basically, Orifte has a lot of villages.
Yeah.
Our Ifite, Irefi, Umoizopi, and the rest of them. So in our every other villages I just mentioned can marry each other. But we can't marry each other because we are from the same ancestor. So not just that we share the same ancestor, it's also from my kindred. We are all Iseke people, so yeah. So we cannot brother. It's not possible.
Cannot get married.
So that's why I call him my brother.
See, you cannot marry this beautiful. It's fine.
I don't want you to hear him. I don't like fair guys. See that.
Buchi, share is strong, but yeah, it's fine. Okay. So Buchi was like, so. I just messaged him randomly on Instagram and he was like, I just sent you a WhatsApp message. So there's this girl, like, I was like, Buchi, calm down. Like, what's happening? I say, I want an episode with Victoria Nathaniel.
My own is, I want to see you release an episode with Victoria Nathaniel. And that's a period queen.
I was like, okay! The name bangs. Like, that name. Victoria Nathaniel, it banged. Like, do you know that if you go outside and say my name is Victoria Nathaniel, there will be a pause. I promise you.
We're not changing that name.
I promise you.
After marriage, we're not changing that name.
Depending on how you say the confidence in your voice, when you, like the way Buchi said it. I need you to do an episode with Victoria Nathaniel. I was like, oh my gosh, who is Victoria Nathaniel? I was screaming. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to see this girl. I need to know who she is. And yeah, just the name is like powerful. It screams something. So yeah, and then I asked Victoria, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to be talking about? Like, Ordinary is about sharing the human experience stories from. We don't need celebrity lifestyle. We don't need it. We are on our way to becoming celebrities.
Yeah, so let's talk about us.
We need to talk about us.
Let's talk about
like
us.
We matter.
We matter.
Our voice needs to be heard. So that's why I needed to focus on our voices. And when you told me dating your best friend, I was like, damn, why that topic? Why do we need to talk about that? Gosh. I paused for a minute. I was like, okay. That's a good one. So without further ado,
Let's dive into it.
dive into it. Right. Okay. Who was your best friend? Who, like, the best friend? Who was he?
There's no way we're not calling names.
No, we're not calling names.
I don't want anyone to come to our house to affect me.
Okay, like, let's say, how did you guys meet? Like,
Okay.
let's build it up from there.
Yeah. Okay. He was. How did we even meet? Okay, it was a Facebook thing actually. You know,
Ooh.
one of these times when I was super intelligent.
You're still super intelligent too. I beg.
So I used to drop like these quotes, stories on Facebook. So
yeah, short story.
yeah, short stories. So you know how Facebook things used to be now. People would just say, nice one, perfect one,
Yeah.
good writer. But there was this way this guy said. He said, this, oh my God, this was soundly written. God, that line entered me.
Lesson
like,
number 1.
God,
Avoid people that pay too much attention to your work. Avoid them. Fear them. Every other person is writing. Every other person is dropping emoji. Dropping this one. This one is not come and write something. Avoid them. Lesson number 1.
and from there, he now entered my inbox. I think I was one that even entered the inbox. I cannot remember. It's all a blur. So he now said, how are you? So I told him that I was about to get admission in Awka because I've already gotten the admission, right?
Yeah.
But I've not started processing my papers. So he said, wow, I'm also in Awka.
Okay.
I was like, okay, yeah, that's nice, yeah. So when I came, I literally forgot about it because the stress of registering for school, you're running from admin to medicals, from medicals to your faculty to do biometrics. That was how I was running around. So I literally forgot about it. I think he texted me. I was like, are we going to meet up? You get. So we now fixed it. I think it was Saturday. I came for one extramural lesson, and then after that, I now went to meet up with him. So we talked, and the funny thing, we just started talking, laughing, talking, laughing. My guy, like, and I'm subsexual, innocent me now.
No, but okay.
I'm subsexual. But even while we're talking, he kept on mentioning that he has a girlfriend. So I felt like my guy was telling me,
Yeah.
like hold
there
it,
are
don't
like
even. There are boundaries.
boundaries here.
I started talking, and he knew a lot of things about things. Like there's these things like that. There are some places you discover that when you hear someone talking about them, like you get like
intrigued.
Like you get super intrigued because you feel like nobody knows that kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something you're so interested in.
Like say a documentary, just
Like
finish
a
watching.
documentary.
Like nobody's watching this
Nobody's
documentary.
watching this.
All of a sudden, just
You meet
this guy
somebody
is just like, oh
that-
my God, can I marry you already?
Seriously, and it was
Avoid them. Avoid those people. I know I'm telling you.
and I think in our case it was it was either Sidney Sheldon.
Yeah.
Because he liked Sidney Sheldon
Oh
too.
gosh.
So we thought, and as of then I've read all the Sidney Sheldon novels.
Are you
on
serious?
X.
I've read everything.
Yeah, I've read all his novels.
Where do you get your books from? Sorry, I digress. Where do you get it?
I got like the physical copies in Nnewi.
Where in the Navy? I thought
Inside market, you know F-line now. Don't know if you know F-line. One day we just thought that we were going to F-line. Ask them for bookstores. Any bookstore there. They have Sidney Sheldon, they have James Hadley Chase. So then the other ones, I took it from Z Library before government shut that one down.
God.
Before government shut that
God,
that's
Z
the
Library
guy
was
did not
my
know what they
place.
did to us.
Do you know Z Library was like, if you don't have money to buy book,
That was
your domain.
That was our rock of
Hey, God, the day
Before
my
they
friend
now
just
did that
called
to
me.
us.
My friend just called me. Chiwedu, they have
They
like
advanced
Z
the
Library. You know, they exist again. I cried that day. I cried, but it's all good.
So that was like we talked, and that was it. So we now decided, okay, we're going to be meeting, like just talk. So sometimes come talk. Like it was just for months we were just talking a lot. You get there. He now told me that he had this writers group. He added me to the writers group. It was fun. Seriously, it was fun. And that was how we became friends. Then one day like that too, he now went to his house. After in the middle of talking, he told me that he broke up with his girlfriend. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. You get
Yeah.
And I didn't think twice about it. It was like something that happened around September, October. I didn't think twice about it. So we just kept, and like honestly, this guy was stuck in my friend zone. I don't know, like I was looking at him as my bro. You get that kind of thing.
Like,
I was looking at him like my bro, so that kind of
wait,
thing.
okay, wait. When you guys were friends, your mind didn't like your
I
mind
never
didn't even
no.
go to that place.
No,
Okay.
I didn't ever imagine we'll ever be anything romantically involved.
Yeah.
So what even happened? I think it was a January, maybe December, something like that. I was in his place. That night.
That's after the breakup.
Yeah, after the breakup. That was like some months, 2 or 3 months after the breakup. What even happened to him? I cannot remember what we were talking about then. He just kissed me.
Sorry. Let's do.
I was in shock.
Let's rewind. Was like, hey gosh.
You know, there was no building up to that. It wasn't like he
Yeah.
was telling me I have a crush on you, or
You guys
or
were
he
just
was not even
alone talking.
Yeah, we were just talking. Like, we were just talking like friends. Now imagine your friend kissing you.
Yeah.
I was like, which kind of awkward situation? Well, now why is my own always different? People, they ask them out, they bring flowers and kiss.
Who is training these boys?
But my own is to collect unexpected kissing.
Yeah.
So first I was shocked, and then I feel like I just did like I did not want to talk about it because it was so awkward. Then when I got to him, I was thinking about it. Like, if I wanted to date someone, it would have been him. You get? It would be him, because he, at that point, I would say he knows me. Like, he knew everything about me. He was my friend. You get that kind of thing. But at the same time, I was also scared that if it did not work out, I would lose the friendship. Because I know that some people get back to being friends.
Yeah.
But I feel like once you have dated someone, once you guys have been in that romantic space,
Yeah.
going back, there's this awkwardness that's always there. So yeah, that was my story. Sha. That was how it started. And then after a while I thought over it, and then we actually started dating.
He not asked you out properly.
Yeah, he asked me out properly. So I said yes, we started dating. I told my friend, then okay, he's not mine. We get that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, dated. It was really nice. I feel like our friendship actually made a lot of things easier for us. There were a lot of things that we skipped.
Yeah.
Like he knew he could not do this to me. He knew this was what Victoria wanted. I knew this was what he wanted.
Yeah.
Yet, see how the devil is pushing me to say his name on podcast. God, to blood of Jesus.
God forbid I will say his name.
forbid.
Jesus' name.
Satan get behind me. So that was how started dating, and things did not go out. But towards the end of the year, we were having like serious fights.
Yeah.
And at the point, I was like, no, I can't deal with this anymore. So we kind of broke up. So now when we broke up, now we had to try to go back to the friendship.
Yeah.
I did way bad pass.
Wait,
So try it.
Let's like, since the friendship was so good, when you guys now entered into the relationship, what became like the major fights? Like, what started making you guys to drift apart? Or
I will honestly, if I'm going to be honest about it, I would say it's I wasn't completely innocent. I felt like I had some major insecurity.
Yeah.
Especially for the fact that some of his exes or people I knew had something for him. He was too close to them. Like, I might come in and I'll see him with them. You get. And at a point, I had to be logical to say I cannot tell him to stop talking to his female friends.
Yeah.
But at the same point, seeing them, and I know that they like
want him to.
Yeah, they want him to. Like, if there was an opening, they're going to go in for them. It also did some. Like, it also did some damage to our relationship, because it made me start questioning a lot of things. And once I get to that part where I now cannot trust you, then we are done. Yeah, that kind of thing. So immediately I started feeling like I had to check his phone, I had to check his messages when he says, I'm coming, I wonder who he has been with, and all those kind of things. I knew that.
Yeah, you didn't want to put yourself through that.
I didn't want to put myself through that. And there's this way that devil does, even if he was not doing anything, which I believe that he could match. Like, there was every possibility that he was not doing anything, but was still messing up with my mental state. Like, and that was how I was like, no, we cannot do this, that kind of thing. Like, so it's not like I was completely innocent. And then the point here, I felt like at this point he was like, he gets exasperated trying to explain all these things to me. There's no evidence to the contrary, but it's just all in my mind. You get that kind of thing. So that was.
But did he try to, like, aside from trying to explain to you, did he try to like constantly reassure you that nothing is happening, or try to create like a boundary between his friends and him?
Well, if he's irrational, sure, but the boundary, no, not really, because I felt like he felt he could not cut off his friends. You get, they are his friends.
Yeah.
So that was like mainly the issue. There were lots of things like that. Yeah. That was it. And the funny thing was like some of his friends kept show, and like it's a woman. I don't want to say it's a woman thing, so that I will not feel like sexist. Well, I feel like when someone wants your guy, wants your man, especially if you're in the same space with them, you know. Like you were, like the body disposure, the green lights, a bit flashing lights, was so all over the place, and I could see it, and I did not want to be the crazy jealous girlfriend. So I'm like, Victoria, let's pack our load first and go to our house, please. Yeah. So let us re-strategize, and that was it. So that was how the whole thing ended. So yeah.
When you guys now wanted to like go back to the friend,
it couldn't happen.
Why?
Like number one, I should say that at that point, I didn't know for sure, but I would say that like I could not remove the relationship from my mind. Yeah, you get. I could not see him as my friend anymore. I just kept seeing him as my ex. You get that kind of thing. So even when he tried to be my friend, and there's this thing that when you've dated someone before, even if it is for a little bit, they cannot. I just feel like they cannot go back to just being your friend. Like there are some intimate moments you shared with that kind of person. You cannot see them the same way again. So that was what happened. So even while we tried, I knew it was not working. And so at some point we said no. More like at some point I said no. Yeah. I cannot be this confused in life. Yeah. I want to move on from my life. I want to start from a fresh like a whole blank page. I just want to start afresh. Like we cannot do this anymore. Whatever it is, whether we are doing friends or friends that have feelings for each other, or we are just being normal friends, or we are dating, or we are exes. I don't want you to be in my space anymore. So that was just it.
How easy was that decision for you?
It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. But I feel like what actually helped was that he was with someone new.
What?
It was with someone new, right? So it was
someone new, as in
like he had a girlfriend. Like he got engaged.
Oh God. What's wrong? So you cannot even grieve our relationship that just ended. You're already with somebody else. God.
So I was able to like stand on that fact to say no.
Wait.
You're not doing that.
So you broke up like say April. When did he get someone new?
No, it wasn't. No, we broke up. Broke up in December. Okay. Then a year passed of us trying to get back to the whole friendship thing. Okay. Yeah. So nobody's blaming him for moving on. What? Okay. Yeah. Okay. How do I to move on? Move on. So yeah. So that was the whole thing was like, and also his new girlfriend knew I was his ex. So I did not want to put her in that same position that was in. So like no. We're not doing this. I know what I suffered. You get that kind of thing. So, and I don't know. I don't want to be sexy, but sometimes I wonder a guy is clueless to these things, because I feel like any girl is going to like realize that so often. But it felt like whenever I was saying that I don't want to put anybody in any awkward position, it was almost like I was crazy. Yeah. You get that kind of thing. Like people, it's almost like they feel like it's fine. It's not fine. Yeah. It's not fine, seriously. Because, and the funny thing is that I feel like if the roles are reversed, he would not be cool with it either. Because I know that guys don't want their girlfriends to go to their exes. So it should be like the same rule applying in this situation. You get that kind of thing. So
yeah, I get. So there was one time in my lodge we were discussing about like if you get into a relationship and the guy has a bestie, they have been best friends for like, let's say, years, what would you do? Like, what would you do at that point when you realize that the person you are dating has this girl that they are very, very close to?
Honestly, from my own experiences, right? I've only had like a close female relationship once in my life. It has always been guys. So, and I know they will kill me when they hear this episode, but like they are my guys. They literally see me as guy. Like the one of them, Marshall, usually call me my guy. How are you? You get that kind of thing. So I have a lot of male friends that we are just friends, and we know that there is nothing. Like,
that's true.
I don't, and the funny thing is, I don't even need to explain to you. I don't even need to start telling my boyfriend that there is nothing between us, because you have eyes, you can see it for yourself that there is nothing between us. So I feel like if a guy having a girl best friend is like, it does not spark me. Like, there's nothing at all that hits me off with it. You get? I just feel like it's a normal thing. But maybe that's like because of my own experiences. And then people that have experienced their boyfriend cheating on them with their supposed female bestie, we obviously have a different outlook to it. So it's more of my own personal view. So I really do not have a problem with it. You get?
Yeah, I don't think I have a problem with a guy having a female best friend. But like, once I start dating you,
you're supposed to be my best friend.
We are meant to be best friend. What are you telling her that you cannot tell me?
You cannot tell me.
No, now let's be honest. What are you telling your female? But like, do you know, like, one thing I like about like having conversations with people is that you get to explore every perspective. Now let's say that this female best friend, like, she's harmless, but she's there, and she's feeling uncomfortable. Let's say this girl, like, this female best friend has been friends with this guy for like 16 years, like all their life. They do stuff together, they do life together, and just because the guy now has a girlfriend that is insecure, and she's not crazy for being insecure, she's not crazy, her feelings are valid.
Yes.
In fact, the girl best friend might even understand. Then this girl is not communicating like, okay, I don't really like how close you guys are together. Like, there should be like boundaries. And in as much as the female best friend understand, it's hard for her. Because she has been friends with this guy.
Like, except they are lying to you. You get, like, they're lying to the girlfriend, not to you. It's you. Except they're lying to the girlfriend. You get. If you guys have been friends for 16 years, anything what happened between you guys should have happened.
But you know, these human beings.
But human beings are different. Maybe now that he has a girlfriend, he will not start
notice that. This is what I find. So
my guy will not thought to, oh wait, this guy is actually fine.
Yeah, you don't notice all the how funny she is, how she speaks, the way she dresses. Bro, 16 years.
You did not do anything. You not take the girlfriend to enter before you know your. So I feel like all this. One thing I feel about everything is, one of the things my exes taught me, because even while we're talking about the bad aspect, you can also talk about the good aspect, is that communication is important. True. Communication is. I used to hate talking to people. Like, I used to hate confrontation,
especially the emotional things.
It does not even need to be I would just zip up. I'll just keep quiet. You get, even if I'm angry, even if you're I'll just keep quiet. But he actually told me that you open your mouth and talk. Demand what you want, you get. So I feel like in this situation, I must say the two girls should talk. Because at this point, their feelings are valid.
Exactly.
Their feelings are very valid. There is no way they will talk for like, say, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. They will reach a compromise. You get that kind of thing. So at that is that the girl best friend will not lose her friendship, and the girlfriend will feel less insecure in a relationship.
That's exactly what I was telling my lodge mates.
It's communication.
Like, I know somebody that's listening to this podcast might be like, what are these people saying? But chill. I've never been in a relationship, so me, I'm just saying from head knowledge. No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Please don't mind me. I'm just listening. People waited the relationships are still there.
They see shaggy. I did just say that. Oh my god. I'm so sorry for your relationship.
I'm so sorry. I love relationships.
Oh my god. No, I love relationship. No, god.
We like it from afar.
I swear. Like, that's exactly what I was telling my lodge mate, because this was a whole argument. Like, especially when the girlfriend is like has observed this other girl. She's trying to withdraw, but it's hard for her. And like, she has been around you guys, like, see you guys when you guys be intimate, like, talk, like, hug, and you notice how uncomfortable she is. Do you get? She doesn't want to be there, but maybe because it's her best friend's birthday or promotion in work or something, like something that brought you guys together. You have seen how uncomfortable she is. Do you get? I told them it's wise for the girlfriend to talk to the girl, ask her, like, I see you. Do you get like the boundaries that were put in place was not to discard you.
Yes.
It was to also show that I matter in the relationship and to
because you cannot start feeling like an outsider. Imagine if he says I'm going out with a drink for the boys and you not stay in your house as well. My boyfriend is out with the boys, and then pictures will not surface. You see the girl best friend. Then you not be wondering, is it not the same boobs that she has? I was someone of the boys.
Oh my god.
I was someone of the boys in that situation.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's always communication. Just
it's always communication.
Talk it out. But shall I talk it out with someone that has sense?
That's why you need to be observant and know whether the person has sense.
Exactly. Before they will report it to your boyfriend and you not be the jealous girlfriend.
But my lodgemates were saying like the first step should be like the guy should talk to the girl, but even after the communication between the guy and the girl, and she's still feeling like somehow the girl should talk to the best friend.
Yeah.
Which kind of like makes sense and except but I feel like the solution is don't put yourself in that kind of situation. Like, but how would you know like how would you know that you're putting yourself in that kind of situation? How would you know that
that the person you're going to date has a female best friend, or that the girl you're going to date has a male best friend? It's just these are the things that just happen, and I feel like friendship these days does not come with age. People will say, why don't you,
or even the gender.
It does not. I mean, not age. I mean gender. Yeah. I mean sex. So like people usually ask me, why don't you try female friendship? And I've had one that was so lovely. You get that kind of thing. But I feel like,
you guys still together?
Yeah, we still talk. Yeah. So I feel like the ones that I've actually, one of the reasons, like before you are actually friends with someone, there must be some things you guys like together. So when it comes to horror movies, they like horror movies. When it comes to football, they like football. When it comes to weird things, they like weird things. When it comes to this kind of music, they like, so they kind of check my boxes. I do not have to start saying, oh, you're a girl, you're not a girl, so I cannot be your friend again. You get that kind of thing. So it's like very shallow to hate someone, to reject
be friend with somebody because of their gender. I was telling you,
imagine being friends with someone that you don't connect with on any levels. You guys don't share anything in common. Like it's those kind of awkward silences. No way. So that's the reason why I really do not think this thing is a big deal. It's just talking things. But still, the people that think it's a big deal, I see where they're coming from, because a lot of friends still end up mad. Have you not been watching Hollywood movies where the girl will be there since the man will not see? They're probably at the end of the day, after she has been through many breakups, she now end up dating her best friend. Kind of thing. So I don't like, life is not black and white. That's why I feel like life is not black and white.
Because we might be saying, oh, let them communicate, then something else now, like there will be another scenario, like another perspective to it. Like it's a whole lot of things. And me, I don't know where I got the mentality from, but always I've always said that if I'm to ever get married, I would want to marry my friend. Yes. Do you get like? Yes. I can't just see a random person. A person like, I'm interested in you, and I want. No, bro, we're not doing that. It doesn't work that way. Like, I feel like marriage is intimacy with your friend. Yes. Do you get? Like going the extra mile with your friend. And that's why like I hear people say, oh, like even though it's like nice to marry your friend, but it's still hard and stuff like that, which I get, but
I feel like before we get to, I don't know how to explain it, so that okay, apart from my friends that are male, which unfortunately they have girlfriends. Yeah. Which is very sad. You guys have girlfriends and I don't have a boyfriend, and you guys are still you guys are not even making you guys are not even trying to hook me up. Please don't mind me. Anyway, but still I feel like if I'm ever going to date someone later, I would want them to be maybe not as close as these guys are to me, but I want them to be my friends. Even then, the whole marriage thing, there's this thing with marrying your friend. There's this thing with marrying someone that is your friend. Like, you know that things happen, right? But your friend will always have your back. Your friend will always have your back. You get, no matter the step. Like when I was with my ex, I feel like the reason why the relationship lasted that long was because we were friends first. Like our friendship, like at some point we'll remember that we were friends and we actually liked each other's company. So it's kind of So it's kind of
something that brings you guys back together.
That's what I'm saying. So it's better to marry your friend. Like there's this, I feel like there's this shame in, I don't what I call it shame, but let me just call it shame. There's this shame in something happened to you, and the first person you're picking up your phone to call when you're in a relationship is
another person.
It should be your boyfriend. Like you should have gotten to that closeness where he's the first person you're calling. He's the first you gist with you. And I like yabbing people. If I'm not yabbing you, if I'm not biting you, I like biting people too.
Biting. Signs and wonders of weirdness.
If I'm not biting you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like there should be like this intimacy you get. Like we all package you get, but that's the reason why you
outside.
know your friend. Yeah. That's the reason why you should date your friend. Your friend have seen you without your wig on. Your friend have seen you sick. Your friend have seen how ugly you look when you wake up in the morning. You get that kind of like your friend have seen different aspects of you. So when you guys are in some like bad situations, they have seen some things to you. So it's kind of pushing them. Like you guys have gone through other situations, so it's more like okay, this is just one more thing to overcome. You get.
Yeah.
But when it has been all rosy, which is nice for some people, because there are a lot of people that got married to someone arranged for them, and it's working out for them. But I feel like when it has been all rosy and chocolate and flowers and no bad situation, when that bad situation comes in, it's something new.
Yeah.
And you guys have to learn how to deal with it all over again. So that's why like I always advocate for marry your friend. Marry someone that is close to you.
Yeah.
Marry someone that have seen every aspect of you. You get that kind of thing. That's what I feel like.
And okay, your friend now that you dated, do you guys still talk?
Not really.
So what's the just paint the scenario for me, like when you see him in school, he's still in school?
No.
He has graduated.
He graduated before I even started.
So like you must have seen him somewhere, like by accident, or like after you guys broke up, what has been incident? I'm so sorry, but I mean, like, I'm just curious. I just want to know, because
it's very awkward now. It's really awkward, but I feel like we've never, even if we meet online, like if we meet on the road, we just everybody just does our right and walk where they're going.
What? You guys don't like come close to greet or?
No, we don't talk. Like we don't talk. The only time that we have actually talked if it is something that requires me to talk, like a writing something like
okay,
that.
still involved in your writing stuff?
No, like we have a writers group. So let's say the writers group there's a class to hold on. If there's a class to hold on, or he needs lectures, or he has someone he wants me to teach writing, or I have someone that wants to set up for a writing job. Yeah, those are the few things. And we start with good morning, sir.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
So my gosh, there are a lot of benefits and there are a lot of fakes. Like like there's this whole air of formality. Like
there's no like inside jokes anymore. You don't laugh at anything I say. We are serious.
We are serious. Mind your business.
Yeah.
So I
has not even tried to enter head again. Like
what's the point, one? Like I feel like he finally got it. Like you guys, I'm not going to say that he did not try to come back and finally got it. Like that aspect of my life was I'm done with. Why am I sounding like a villain now? Why am I sounding like a villain? But well, he finally got it, because while this advice might seem selfish, I feel like in this life, look out for yourself first.
It's not selfish.
Look out for your mental health.
It's not
look out for your own peace first. You get before somebody else. So I feel like one of the things I did not learn in life was like early enough was to choose myself. Like, and what is nice, it is beautiful to be kind. It is very beautiful to always consider other people. But sometimes in this our world now, as it is, you end up being scared.
People prey on empathy. People prey on kindness.
People will hurt you a lot. You get so now that I've learned to choose anything that is going to offend my mental health, no matter how difficult it is to let go, I choose that my mental health first. Yeah. So instead of being in that situation where I do a lot of thinking, cry, get angry, we argue, that kind of thing, I just feel like, no, this is not worth it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
What was like? What helped you to let go?
Jimmy,
Like
now.
after.
You forgot
Jimmy.
the
Oh, okay. Oh my God. Okay. So what's the punching bag? Do you like put his picture, or you are just in your mind and you're just seeing him? Boom, boom, boom. Oh my God. I feel like I will go gym, guys. I'm considering it.
Seriously,
Punch the hell out of it.
Oh, Jimmy, there's also music too, because I'm a music freak.
Yeah.
There's these songs that, like, there are some songs that gave me like therapy. Like,
what are the songs? I need songs.
Okay, there's this song, what's it called? Gloria, Gaynor, I Will Survive.
Is it a Christian song?
No.
Okay.
No, it's that should
I
be.
feel like I should be taking notes of all the songs, cause
Are you preparing for potential heartbreak?
oh God, is there never a day you go through heartbreak?
Please.
God forbid that every day will be heartbreak.
God,
I do not mean it.
No.
But even like normally, I think one thing that like is unique about me is that maybe it's not unique, but one thing that stands out for me is that even when I'm depressed or in a heartbreak situation, I still like to listen to heartbreak songs.
Yes, now you
Like,
hurt yourself more. You
just feel the depth of the words that just God.
I don't know if I'm the only one that does it, but sometimes I would just imagine like what scene,
I imagine my
what
obituary.
scenario,
I will be your obituary
and I'll
today.
start crying.
Victoria, I called Victoria for 5 times. I said, God.
This is how I will lost
I don't even know how I lost in Awka. And I entered the car and I was going to Ifite. They were not going. The place was up. I said, are you sure this is the Ifite? Are you sure? In my head I was not like, so the only thing I will leave behind in this world
It's my podcast.
When it's not me the most listened to podcast in the world for like 3 months. And I'm like, she was such a good girl. Even the people I know, they would have like, her voice sounded nice. I said, no, God.
That's what I want. Okay, you're weird.
That part of it.
So
It was crazy.
I used to like imagine this weird scenario and I'll just start crying.
Yeah.
And then you not be asking yourself what? And sometimes there was this thing, like sometimes you want to cry.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if anyone feels
it's like
it.
a burden in your heart. Like your hands are shaking. Like,
guess what? I'll go and look for sad documentaries.
Yeah.
Documentaries of sad things, people that went through heartbreak. I'll just start playing songs that will make me cry.
Yeah.
When you cry, that self. That's back to business.
Oh my God.
My sister used to get like, why are you crying?
What the hell?
Why are you crying? Just not. There are some people in this world that have not eaten today, so let me cry on behalf of them.
Oh my God. Most times what I do is like if I want to get to my feelings, like most times, like I feel like my mood used to swing a lot.
Yeah.
And most times I used to be the one that induces. Maybe I just remember something that made me really angry. I just remember it, or I go through my notes and look at something I wrote before. Maybe I'm crying for my future. For oh my God, that sounded so wrong.
So funny.
Like I just go back to my music. Like I have a whole like playlist that is titled My Heart on Zenda. I just listen to them. I just check the lyrics. I'll be like, oh my gosh, who hurts this artist? Like, oh God, check out this artist Faouzia.
I know Faouzia.
You know her? Faouzia.
I think is it her, right?
Yeah.
I think I read about her.
God.
What's the name of this girl? The older I know, the older I sing, my parents are here. What's the name of this girl?
Is it something Sloan?
Yes, Alex.
Sasha
Sloan.
Yeah.
But that girl is also sad.
Yeah. I don't listen to
that girl is also sad. Like I feel like that, and then there's this what's the name of this artist? She's still budding. She's Emeline. She's also good.
Emeline. I think I know her.
Cinderella is dead.
No.
Emeline.
Okay, no, I don't think.
It's like all this slew of sad, depressed singers. You guys are my right hand bodies.
It's where like at the point, like most times I feel like I need to switch up my sad songs because they are becoming like danceable or sweet to the ear.
Oh,
like I need more mellow songs you get. But yeah, like music is underrated.
Yeah, music is so underrated. Seriously.
So underrated. Like
music is so underrated.
Yeah. What were we talking about before we entered music?
How I got through it.
Yeah, how you got through it. You said music, gymming. Okay, which other thing?
And sleep. Ah, God, my body is sleeping. Jesus.
Yeah.
Why does no one talk about the benefit of sleeping? Like, how long have you slept before in your life?
9 hours. Is it small?
Yes.
It's small.
Very small.
Yeah.
I've slept for 22
I don't know what's
hours.
been happening to me. Like, yes, I could not. I don't know why my sleep. I don't know why it is like that. Like the insomnia just came out from nowhere. I think in boarding school, when I was in boarding school, like I slept longer than that. But recently with uni and everything, like the stress
in Nigeria,
when you want to sleep, like your mind just becomes heavy with thoughts, like things are just playing around your head. Like even when you sleep, you still wake up exhausted because your brain is still active thinking about things. So what's the longest you have slept?
20.
Oh my God, no, don't do that.
20.
A whole day. Steve Harvey will be so disappointed in you.
Rich men don't sleep 6 hours.
Steve Harvey will be so disappointed.
Rich men don't sleep 6 hours. You cannot be sleeping 6 hours. I mean,
you want to make money? Wake up. No.
And then
what?
A friend of mine sent me 2 clips, sent me that one, and then I sent me the video of Jeff Bezos saying, I sleep for 8 to 10 hours. And I'm now wondering, wait, is Jeff Bezos not rich?
Yeah, like why?
I mean, Stevie Harvey was not looking at the real rich man at all.
Yeah.
No, I like sleeping like a whole lot. I feel like that day that I even slept for 22 hours. What happened? It was here in school. We had like this after faculty election. This guy won. I think it was my year 2 or my year 3. This guy won. So went for the celebration party. So the thing ended by around 10:30. So I could not go back to my lodge. So me and my friend now decided let's go and crash at a friend's place. Then I crashed at the guy's place. In the morning, someone was tapping me like this. Victoria, I'm going. So,
Peace out. Bye.
Bye.
Back to sleep.
I don't woke up. After I just slept. I don't understand what these guys were saying. I feel like maybe we had shorter day that day.
Yeah.
I don't woke up. It was now 9:30 in the. No, wait. I woke up. It was now 8:30 in the night. I was not saying is they going backwards? I don't understand why would to be 8:30. Yeah. Let's say that I went to that sleep like around 11. How was now 8:30 p.m.?
Yeah.
And I said, and I was like, wait, 8:30 of which day?
Let's be sure.
It was not like I slept throughout the night. Slept whole morning, afternoon, evening. I woke up in the night.
What?
And people in the Lord, you're going to see me to see if I was still alive.
God.
By that time, my phone has rang, finished. I feel like it was just, and I was not, and the funny thing was after I ate dinner, I still went back to sleep.
Yeah.
I like sleeping. I really, really love to sleep. Oh, those are like the 3 things that kind of
helped you. Writing, uncle. Like, you write?
I
like,
write,
aside from writing as a job, like, writing.
I used to write a lot. Like, go for writing competitions. Yeah. Well, almost since I started writing as a job, I'm just thinking about how to make money out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's nice to write sometimes, but most times now it's not more about the money for me.
Yeah.
I never thought I would ever say that. I used to write for passion.
Like,
but now money has corrupted.
Yeah. I think I understand, because one of the things that helps me get over things is like I'll just on my voice recorder and just talk, because most times I feel like nobody will understand, or nobody really gives 2 fucks about like what you're going through, so just talk to yourself.
Just like yourself.
So I just record myself. But since I started my podcast,
even if you record it, you're posting it online.
Like I feel like
even
aside from that one, like I feel like even when I record it, I'll be tempted to post it, and I don't want to share
that part
of me to the world. But then, like, that's one of the things I hold dearly to. So anyway, it's just maybe like finding a balance between and actually enjoying that thing you love doing and also using it to make money.
Yes.
Because I really miss just opening my voice recorder and just talking to myself.
Like, there was this day, was it not like last week? Well, like, we were about to write a quiz, and I just got inspiration for writing, like writing a short piece. I don't even care that we are in the, like, they have given us piece. I just wrote that inspiration there, and I snapped it, and when I got home, I was like, oh, this is actually good. And I've not felt like that way in a long while, like inspiration to write something. It was actually nice. I shared it with two of my friends. They were like, wow. Especially the girl that was looking at me as I was writing it. She was like,
what the hell are you doing?
This is the reason why I cannot be a writer. So you guys get emergency inspiration. You leave the quiz that we are writing and start writing notes. So this is like, and I've not felt that way in a long time. Like, I mean, in close to 1 year to just write something. So I felt like, let me just write it, because maybe if I leave it, that inspiration might never come back. But yeah, that's it.
So the thing is, like, about dating your friend, I feel like in this life, like, I've derailed from giving people advice. Like, I'm like, why are you telling her what to do, or why are you telling him what? Like, do you know anything? One thing I've learned is that life is not like this or this.
Yes, there are no rules to how life works.
The only thing is, you know what you want. Communicate it. Then if the other person does not like it, it's not your decision to either stay there or move. Do you get? But there are a lot of people that it has worked out for, dating their friend, and some people it did not work out for them. So you know, come and use because it did not work out for you to now come and pour sand into another person's garden.
Yes.
So this just I feel like what I'm wanting to do with this podcast is not like giving advice to anybody. It's just like to share stories. If you hear something that resonates with you, something that you can relate with, then you're like, okay, so this person went through this stuff I went through, so I'm not alone. Do you get? So it's not like, oh, this is a manual to dating. No, this is not a manual, my dear. This is, what would I call it now? It's not a manual, it's a storybook. So you can create your story out of it. Do you get? Yes. It's like, this is something that happens to every other person. So yeah. Okay, let me see this 1 hour. Okay, let's say let's do this. Share 3 sad songs, because this is a word.
Voila.
I don't want to say 3. I
don't want people to go and commit suicide.
Which kind of suicide? I beg you.
I don't want people. Did you see the tweet where they said that set fire to the rain? You know, Adele set fire to the rain. Yeah. That it beat his former record. People streamed it for 1.7 million, I mean 1.8 million times in a day, and that was like last week. And someone was like, "Is everybody okay?" I think so. We need to be checking out on people.
Oh my god! Even this Louis Capaldi's song, is it Bruises? No, it's not Bruises.
Is it the popular one?
Yeah, the popular one.
Now the day bleeds.
The day bleeds. It's that song. Yeah. Hey God!
Yeah, people are streaming.
They will be streaming it now, guy. So I just maybe for myself, but anyone that cares for sad songs, Victoria is about to recommend 3 sad songs for us. So
3 sad songs. I'll say number 1. It's obviously Alex, Sasha, Sloan. Like,
Sasha Sloan.
There's this sadness about her songs. Like it just grips you. It just grips you. So I'll say Older. Older. That song is actually nice, and it's not more about love things. It's more about your relationship with your parents and your family. Then which other one? Is love songs permitted too?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll call this a sad song, but it literally made me cry. Jax. I don't know if you know Jax.
Like My Father.
Yeah.
Or Victoria's Secret.
Like My Father. Like it made me cry. Like I cried a lot when I listened to that song.
Why did it make you cry? You were imagining a life out of that, like My Father. Hey, wait, say
my dad is my hero.
Oh, really? What's your
My dad is my hero.
Like
I have a very serious, close relationship with my dad. Like, everyone usually calls me daddy's girl. And like this guy literally followed me to to Jam Center. All the time I wrote Jam. I came from home when I came from biometrics. He traveled and came with me. Like,
where do you guys live? Stay.
Around the Newish.
Okay.
Like, so he came with me, and then also like, and we also, he's a Man U fan, I'm a Chelsea fan, so we always at each other's necks.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And today Chelsea now changed coach. I went and looked for the worst coach in the world, Lampard and Bros, and he called me.
Frank Lampard is your post coach.
Yes, after he has messed us up big time again, they brought him back. So my dad called me to say. Hashtag for Chelsea.
Yeah.
So he was even the one that even just sent me first before I even knew what would happen. So that song, it kind of related to me in that place, like kind of relationship I built with my father. Like, I know that he's always he has an eye out for me.
Yeah.
Like, my mom is beautiful. My mom is cool. My mom's like of course I have that, but I feel like there are some parents, you know who you are closer to. Yeah. So to me it's my dad. You get that kind of thing. So yeah, which other one? I'll say I Will Survive too. By Gloria Gaynor. I said I Will Survive. Or maybe one of Pink's song. There's this Pink song, Try. It's actually also nice. So
I don't really listen to Pink like that. I just listen to her song in passing, like.
Yeah. I don't really like, she's a rock star and I'm not like into super rock. So that song was like, it was like one of those surprise songs that you've been skipping. Yeah. But one day you now say, okay, fine.
Let's just listen to it.
Wow! This is going to be on repeat for the rest of the day. So yeah, that was like how I discovered that particular song. So yeah. So what about
I think the song that did that for me before was like the song I've been skipping and found out it was great. Okay, let me just be honest. There are days I'm like, today we are going to listen to sad songs. Today, sad song. We will listen to you, but then another time I'll be like, I'm feeling God here. Let's just listen to Christian music that will tell me about God's love, because I'm loved. I'm not a sad child. And one of that song is Breathe by Maverick City. Like, breathing is also underrated. Like, especially when you are in a very tough situation, you notice that you have like this rattled.
Don't write that one down. What am I saying?
You have like this rattled breathing, like you feel like you're suffocating in time, and you just have to just calm down and breathe. And that song I was just like looking for Maverick songs in my phone. I was like, okay, I have this song. It's true, since I downloaded it, I've not listened to it, and I just played it that day and actually listened to the words, and it just like resonated with me. So that's one of the songs I've been listening to. Breathe and Real Thing with Maverick City. Then when it comes to sad songs, I've been listening to everything by Faouzia. Everything she has made in this life. Wow. I've been listening to it. Then another person is, should I add Cat Burns? Yeah, I just said like recently. Do you know Cat Burns?
I think I've heard the name.
Yeah, check her out. You might like her. Would I say she does sad songs, but it's like poetry with strings. Do you get, like, it's not like there's this whole vocal but if you're like me, I like, you don't really hear the lyrics of words. Once you listen to her song, you can hear it and understand and get everything she's saying in the song. So it's just like poetry with strings. And
so you like Jax too?
Yeah, I like Jax. I like Victoria's Secret.
Did you see her new song?
Yeah.
It's called Cinderella Slapped.
Cinderella Slapped. Okay.
It's actually nice. It really is nice. Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out. Then which other song have I been listening to? I think that's it. I've been listening to other people's songs, but Faouzia, Maverick City, and Cat Burns. Yeah.
Why are we not talking about the Queen of Sadness? Sia now. Why is nobody?
Sia.
Sia. Oh my God, the love of my life.
There's this song by Sia. There's this song by Sia I've also been listening to. It's not sad. Original. It's like a pump-up song. Yeah. Like, when I get it.
Here's the funny thing. Like, a lot of people associate Sia with depressed song. Then when they now listen to Sia, I'm like,
it's helping you get out of your depression.
No. Like, she's so diverse. That's the funny thing. People think that whenever you're listening to Sia, you're listening to
sad songs. Yeah.
if you want dance songs, there is Cheap Thrills. There's this one she did with Burna Boy. There's Chandelier.
Hey boy,
Yeah,
what you want from me?
that also so if you want love song, there's Snowman. If you want encouraging song, like songs to go to the gym, there's Unstoppable, there's The Greatest,
Courage to change.
there's Courage to Change. There are a lot of, she's so diverse.
Yeah.
But I don't know why when people say, whenever you talk about Sia, people say, hey, yeah, sad.
Associate her with sadness. No.
Yeah, she leave her mother, my mother, our mother.
Yeah, like this.
I
I,
really
think
like Sia,
the song
seriously.
is the soundtrack for this movie Doolittle.
Yeah.
For the
The
movie
original.
Doolittle, yeah, original.
Okay, check it out.
That's the song. The name of the song is original. Like whenever I wake up in the morning, the whole affirmation stuff, get in the
Yes.
mirror and talk to yourself. That's the one of the song I queue up. And also Koli. Check out Koli. Like, he's also poetry with strings. Ah, God. Like, Koli, I've been listening to Koli and I'll be crying my eyes out. God.
Wait, call him
said-
Teke.
Yeah, Koli. Koli. Like, the name of the EP is Welcome to My Joy.
Wow.
God, go and check it out.
Wait,
Like,
Koli Gustin?
no, just Koli.
Okay, just Koli.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's nice. He's a good artist. Like, don't just listen to the song, listen to the words
Yeah.
he says in the songs. Like,
Wow.
especially beautiful. So yeah, those are the things I've been listening to. Then I've not really been listening to podcasts like that. I'm so sorry. I've not been listening to podcasts like that. They're reading. I don't even know what I've been doing with my life. Even the kind of YouTube I used to watch before, I don't used to watch YouTube like that again. But yeah, I think it's just music and talking to people in real life. That's just what I mean. And Instagram. Instagram. I've been there. I died there. Instagram is my home now. But yeah, that's like mainly the things I've been doing.
And then prepping up for NYSC.
Yeah, prepping up for NYSC. I don't want to go for that, but
Do you have a choice?
I don't have a choice. What am I going to be doing at home? Nothing. So let me go and do something with my life.
Right.
Oh yeah. You were talking about documentaries.
Oh,
Which
it's
documentaries?
it's actually just true crime.
True crime. Gosh, there was this. I'm so sorry. We are not talking about dating your best friend. That one I passed, please. This one is very important to me. With documentaries, okay, I used to watch. Like, I watch documentaries a lot on Real Time.
Yeah.
You know the channel Real Time.
Yeah.
On GoTV and Star Times. So there's this like crime documentaries they do in the night. God, I'll just put my pillow. I'll just be watching it. Like, the way they look for the murderers, the gory scenes, like, it's so captivating. But at a point, I was like, Discovery ID.
Discovery ID.
At the point, I was like, hey, this thing will haunt me for life. Like, I felt like it was becoming traumatic at a point.
Like, people actually, there's this thing that people, whenever I tell people that I like crime, it's not like I like criminals. I like crime.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. I don't like the people that that did the stuff we're talking about. There's this. It's how the detectives. It's how the trail of crimes. How the detectives are able to figure out who did this crime.
Did it?
The evidence, the training, the experience, the build up, and then the climax. Like, these are the things that intrigues every. But it's not. But you still see people that are fantasizing over Ted Bundy, sha.
Ted Bundy. Why?
Those ones still.
Oh my God! Why are you? Oh God!
Like, someone that's been proven to be a manipulator, and I
Yeah.
think he was a law student. So, and he defended himself in his trial. So he was a law student, and you know that he already knows psychology. Worked in government office. He knows.
Ted
No,
Bundy. He did.
He worked in the government
you
office,
serious?
like as a rape crisis person. Oh.
Yeah.
He was calling women to give them advice. Like, there was this crisis center that government set up, I mean the university, where they tell women tips not to get raped and this kind of thing.
And he was the
was the one
Oh
giving
my
them
God!
tips, like,
In case you don't know,
this
Ted
was-
Bundy is like a serial killer. He was giving them tips
on how to avoid being raped when he was so, like, people that fantasize this kind over this kind of person, and you know Jeffrey Dahmer now.
Yeah, I heard.
Like, you
I
know
heard
what the Netflix movie? Yeah. So they got this fine actor Evan Peters, I think, to act his part. So people like fantasize over this kind of thing. It's actually sick because when they meet you, you're not going to be the person that's going to remedy them. Then you are going to end up the way other women they killed and other people they killed. So I feel like fantasizing over criminals is actually wrong. Like, but at the end of the day, it's a fantasy, I guess. I feel it's a fantasy. Well, it's the crime. Is the discovering the crime, is the solving of the crime. That's what holds the interest for me. Not really looking at how Ted Bundy was murdering people up and down. Yeah.
Oh gosh. So like, recommend a psychological thriller for me.
Psychological. Who like? Which person now? Maybe David Baldacci.
The Memory Man.
Yeah. You know him.
I have that. I'm going to.
I think someone even gave me books.
God, why is Awka far from my school?
So like on Valentine's Day, someone gave me a book.
God.
Okay.
If you are my friend, see, you are giving other people books. If you are my friend and you are listening to this one, in fact, I'm going to go and make my birthday.
That was where this flower came up. Like, these books are one of the books in the flower. So but that's a good book. Thank God. Like, my friends know me so much that they knew that if you have brought chocolates, I would have appreciated it. But I appreciate books. I appreciate books more.
Can I see the other one too? God. I have his ebook, The Memory Man.
Yeah. Okay, this one is another person, Katherine coulter.
It's also like thriller.
I've not really said everything now. I've not really said everything now. So I'm just leaving these particular two ones are the ones I've not read. My friends have come to steal them. Okay, fine, borrow. Yeah. And I really hope they're returning it
by the grace of God. As if I start buying books, I'm not borrowing it to anyone.
I really hope they're returning it.
Because I know that whenever I borrow books, like
so they have come to borrow that one. So the problem is, so I'm just leaving these two books after exam.
Yeah, you now focus.
I'll focus to read them.
Yeah. God, I envy you not right now. I envy, like, I feel like just doing teleporter. I'll just carry this book and just disappear.
The ex of mine I was talking about, this guy has at least 300 novels
in his room.
Jesus Christ.
In his room.
Like, if I enter there, I don't usually want to come out. I would, like, it's almost like you drag me from my leg and drag me out.
That's like swimming in books. God, do you know what? If you are not reading books,
and it's not even these romantic paperbacks that get. Nora Roberts is a good writer, but you know all this miniature upcoming romantic. No, I mean conk books. Sidney Sheldon, John Grisham, this David Baldacci, what's the name of this guy? Is he Patterson? I don't know if you know Patterson.
Somebody recommended his book for me. I've gotten the name. One of my friends. Yeah. Amarachi.
What's the name of this
Amarachi, if you are listening to this podcast, get ready for our body read.
Mario Puzo, like this guy that wrote The Godfather, Jackie Collins, serious conk books. God. Yeah. I usually because
I'm such a nerd for books.
I like books.
I just want to enter bookstores and just sleep there and just lie down there.
I wake up to my world.
God, seriously. Books are so exciting. Like, most times when I don't read a day, I just go through my library and just see the books I have and just feel happy. Yeah, it's okay that I'm seeing the books there than reading if I don't have the strength to read. Books are exciting.
They really are.
Yeah. Wow, this was a great conversation. Thank you.
It was so seriously.
Much.
I was nervous. I would not know what to say.
Yeah. See, we did it. And funny enough, my intro was not shitty this time around. Thank you, Jesus. I never know what to say in my intros. I'm just every time I'm touching, I'm like, what are you doing with your life? This is meant to be your job and you don't even know what to say. But
please,
we did great. We did great today, and I'm just thankful. Victoria, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming all the way. Jeez.
All the way from Wuli.
All the way from Wuli.
Things we do for
to our poor, crazy, bad Awka.
Awka is okay.
Fine. Okay. Average Awka.
And shout out to Buchi for making this happen too, for reaching out, and to everyone that listened to this episode, thank you. If you feel like you saw yourself in the episode, like I was dragging you, like my friends that don't buy me books, you're welcome. Shall remember to buy my book for me. Buy books for me, please.
Seriously, they're important.
They are important. Yeah. So
They're important.
sign out.
All right. I don't even know what to say.
Like,
okay, thank you guys for listening. Shout out to all of you.
Yeah.
Who would I call now? Okay, shout out to my sister Debbie. Shout out to Faye, my coach, my gym coach. Shout out to V. Shout out to Marshall Robinson. Did you notice there is only guy's name that I'm calling here? Shout out to all of you.
It's fine.
Shout out, seriously. Thank you guys, seriously. Robinson, thank you for saving my ass. You guys don't understand. I've not been going to school. Thank you so much, seriously.
Thank you for doing this.
This was so lovely.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I've seen somebody that like vibe on the same level.
I on the same frequency.
With me, I'm just grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for listening, and let's see in another episode where Victoria might not be there, but I hope to do this again.
Bye.
Yeah.
We love
Bye.
you guys.
Bye.
I'm not moved by what I see. I know who I be. I just want my peace, make money day. I go get anything I need in my own timing. Koni kadami, koni delay. So many people deny. Oluwa don't consign. Can't believe this is my life. Everything come my life. They look at me so surprised. Show me they don't Dubai. I know it's hurting your pride. Believe me, I don't mind. Party no they stop when we pop. Yeah, we are plenty spending like it's nothing. Party no they stop when we pop. Yeah, we are plenty spending like it's nothing. Oh yeah, easily. Oh yeah.